Hey there, Alex Kidman here with a quick unboxing and a little bit of quick testing of this, the 8BitDo, or is it 8BitDo? Nobody seems to agree, but I'll call it 8BitDo for the moment, 64 Bluetooth controller. So this is primarily designed for the upcoming Analogue 3D N64 FPGA console, but I'm sure that'll arrive any day now. Definitely sure that will arrive. To be clear, I've purchased this with my own money, and of course it's turned up before the Analogue 3D has, so I'm not going to be testing it with that. I don't think anyone not under an NDA has one of those, and even they might not have one. But this is it. I'm going to unbox it, and as I said, give it a little bit of a test. You might notice a bit of wrinkling on the top thing there. That's because the lovely people who delivered it decided to drop it in my front garden, at which point the brush turkeys had a go at the box on the grounds there might be food in it. Of course, there wasn't. I'm really hoping that this is all right, but I guess we'll find out. Let me slide it open, put the casing to the side there. Nice white nondescript box, very 8BitDo really, and there's a controller in here. Well, I mean, that's not exactly a shop, is it? So let's pull this thing out. I mean, it certainly doesn't appear to have suffered any brush turkey-related damage. I did go for the black. I do think black is a better choice for controllers than I think it's the white off the top of my head, purely because over time, the grime and grat that builds up on white, you can see it. This is a thing you're going to handle, and sometimes you might want to eat pizza while you're gaming. I mean, your, of course, perspectives may differ on this, but there's the controller itself. I'll just quickly have a look at what else is in the box. We have a little unfolding product manual, which I'm not going to read straight away, but I will read later. And then we have a USB-A to USB-C cable. I mean, I have plenty of those, but obviously not a bad thing to be able to charge with. And that's my lot. I mean, so first impressions, reasonably light in the hand. Obviously, it is going to take some getting used to for N64 games, not having that centrally mounted control stick. That will affect some games more than others. I'm a big No Mercy player, and of course, that's D-pad based. But I'm going to very quickly just hook this up to a Windows machine and give it a little bit of a run through with a few games, see what I think of the feel of it. So there'll be a little bit of a jump cut, and then I'll come back just with some quick observations. Stay tuned. And I'm back. And look, while I've only tested it with a couple of things and not with an N64, because again, don't have the Analogue 3D to hand, so for testing purposes I used UFO 50 for the analog stick and buttons, and then a bit of sensible soccer, because I'm old school that way, for the directional pattern. Yeah, look, response so far is fine, not too problematic. Buttons all feel good, as do the relevant sticks. I think the biggest thing for me is going to be that effective misplacement, in a way, of the analog stick relative to where it would be on a classic N64. But of course, the issue there is getting good N64 controllers now is getting considerably more difficult. I know there are people who hack together better bowls and so on for them, and if that's you, great, go for it. It is a solution, but it's a rather complicated one to my way of understanding. This offers a simpler solution, but I really will have to wait and see until the Analogue 3D shows up. And I should clarify, by the way, that the Analogue 3D I'll be testing with, and indeed this 8BitDo 64 Bluetooth controller, have been purchased with my own money. These are not review samples. They've had no input into this. Stay tuned for my more complete review of this, almost certainly when the Analogue 3D shows up, if it ever does. Thanks for watching.